Hey, everybody, and welcome to episode 12 of the CMAS Creative Musical Arts and Sciences Program podcast. We're here at Arcadia High School. It is Friday, November 3rd as I record this. Got a great episode for you. It's our Halloween episodes. And thank you so much for supporting these students, for tuning in. You can find our recording archives with weekly new music every week at arcadiacmas.com, and you can find all our videos, including our live stream performances, up on YouTube and on our social media accounts on Instagram and whatnot. So again, thanks again for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy.
Happy Halloween, everybody. This
Happy
is a special
Halloween.
episode of our
Happy
podcast.
Halloween.
We got Maxwell in the corner. We got a cowboy and another cowboy over here. Hi, I'm Claudine. From Monster High. Not a lot of people know the costume. But, yeah. Actually, a lot of people did. A lot more people than I thought. So, what's everybody doing for Halloween?
Halloween burgers.
Halloween burgers?
Yeah, me and this guy are going to make a couple of burgers, watch a few movies, and then go trick-or-treating.
No, burn my house down this time.
Yeah.
What?
Turkey burger incident.
I got a stage E rated, so I'm just hanging out with a couple of friends.
A couple of friends.
Okay. I'm going trick-or-treating with a couple of my friends. It's probably the last year I'm going to go. I don't really enjoy it that much. One of the...
Why don't you like enjoying
I don't like trick-or-treating anymore. It's just... I don't get me wrong. I like getting my steps in, but I don't like candy a whole bunch.
The heck is wrong with you, dude?
Halloween's my favorite holiday, but I don't really like candy.
That's like half the holiday.
I like
That is the holiday.
That is the holiday.
and looking better than everyone else.
Why don't you just hand out candy?
I can't. I live in condos. There's not a lot of kids, and then most of them don't like going into people's patios.
I live in-
the gates lock on demand.
I have a great solution for you. Find a friend's house. I'm actually going to my friend's house, possibly to hand out candy with his mother. And
To hand out with his mother.
yeah, he's going to be at work, so I'm hanging out with his mother.
Oh.
It's kind of awkward, but it works. But what we're going to do is she's going to hand out candy by hand at the door.
Oh.
And she gives us a signal or something, and we'll jump off from the roof and surprise kids by pouring candy off the roof to them.
Oh, that's
Do you
awesome.
have enough candy to do that?
No, but we'll try.
I have a much simpler idea for you. Instead of trick-or-treating in a condo, get out and walk someplace.
Yeah, go outside.
Yeah, I
So-
go
Walk
trick-or-treating
to a
in my
house?
friend's neighborhood. I don't go trick-or-treating in the condos.
You could also set up like a lemonade stand, but for candy.
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun.
You know where I live. I can't do that where I live.
Some dude set
You
up a
can walk.
lemonade stand on my front porch once, and then he didn't give me any profit from it.
Damn. Should have sued him.
That's really sad.
Mhm.
But Halloween over the
More
years.
reason.
Do you guys have any like funny Halloween stories? Actually, what are your costumes over the years? What was like your favorite costumes or?
Oh, dude, I had this awesome Dark Voyager Fortnite costume when I was like
Oh.
12. It was the greatest costume of all time.
I was Robin once, and then I was Batman another year, and then I was gonna do Batman again this year, and decided not to.
Instead, you chose cowboy.
A costume I probably put the most work in, my favorite, and got me the most candy by far. About 5 pounds of candy, by the way. One trick-or-treat night. I was...
No, you took multiple trick or treat nights.
People go like the day before, Halloween Eve.
I would not hand out candy to people who go.
You mean Hallows Eve?
Hallows Eve, yes. But
Shut your
the
yapper,
costume
Michael.
Oh, Brad.
was it was something I wanted to do to scare adults. So it was basically just a poster board on my chest that read "Overdue Bill." And on the back, I had the same thing, poster board, but it was like an envelope. So I'd ring the doorbell, turn around. As soon as I hear the door open, I go, "You got mail." Turn around, and it would say "Overdue Bill." And they would either start laughing or just be like, "Oh my gosh, I love your costume," and hand me like I got multiple full size. There's a house that sold or was handing out
Okay,
full
that's actually
size.
smart though.
Michael, remember that? Oh, sorry. I'm gonna interrupt you anyway. Michael, remember that one year we dressed up as inflatable dinosaurs?
Yeah, let's just interrupt
Oh,
everyone.
yeah.
all four of us.
Oh, dude.
It was
I don't think I could live with the inflatable ones. I'd go like out for Halloween if you
Bella.
noticed. But
I
I'm
would.
actually not wearing all of my costume right now. I'm wearing the wrong shirt. But
A costume idea I would love to do is similar to those inflatable dinosaurs. You get 3 friends in an inflatable dinosaur, and one of them that dressed up as a meteor.
Oh.
And then
That's smart.
you ring the doorbell, they open the door, and then
You just,
3
like, bowling
dinosaurs.
pin whack 'em, like,
Yeah,
out of the way?
and the meteor just comes running in, and
Oh.
everyone's gonna go scatter.
I
Mhm.
think I was Ariel in preschool. I was actually a Disney princess for 3 years in a row. Then I was the Queen of Hearts, and then I was a Descendants character for 2 years in a row. Uma and Mal from Disney Descendants. You guys know what that is?
No,
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
you're the only one.
It's the popular Disney movie Descendants. It's a
Descendants
Disney
2
Channel
and
original
Descendants 3.
musical.
Never seen it.
Okay, actually, one year I was Chi-Chi, I think that's her name, from Teen Beach.
Never seen Teen Beach, but I do know Descendants.
Okay. See, thank you.
I don't know the
But
characters.
I was actually already a Monster High character when I was younger. I was Laguna Blue.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Okay. See?
My geometry teacher was Wario, and he had like the
Oh yeah,
The
the entire
car.
math department dressed
Yeah.
up as Mario Kart characters. Miss Patterson dressed up as the guy who holds the sign at the
I
beginning.
saw that. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
She wore like a pink tutu. I mean, a big white tutu as a cloud.
Didn't your
That's
didn't
awesome.
your outfit or costume actually win a contest
Yes,
today?
it did. You voted for me, did you?
No, I didn't know.
We came to a decision between all 4 of us that you
Okay,
were
so you
number
didn't
1.
Vote for me. Got it. And the theater department does a theater program technically.
Costume contest.
Does a costume contest every year, and this was my first year participating. I got to win a stuffed animal, a Snickers bar, a pen, and a pack of gum. I gave the Snickers bar to Caitlin Attwood.
Caitlin.
Love you, Caitlin.
Sorry about that. I swear it'll be better next year. Oh, I won't be there.
Oh yeah,
We'll try. I'll be there in spirit.
you'll be there in spirit.
But the stuffed animal was really nice,
The
and
stuffed animal matched me. It was purple.
you also had an infinity cube in there. That was awesome.
Oh, the infinity cube? Yeah, for a second I couldn't figure out how to put it back together.
Oh my gosh.
I genuinely thought I broke it.
I saw Jesus again in the hallway.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I saw-
one guy.
I saw 3 Jesuses last year, and only 1 this year.
Yeah, Forrest.
There's a small cult following that always either dresses up as the theater department teacher, Mr. Fairchild.
Yeah.
Last year I got my entire class to do that. This year
Oh.
it was only my girlfriend who dressed up as Fairchild, and I went as Maxwell because obviously they're best friends.
Yeah. You should have gotten someone to be Fisher.
That would have been funny.
That
I
would've
actually
been
have a friend I could do.
hilarious.
What's it called? I know this dude. He was a whole rocket ship, and he had the astronaut. It's like that
Yeah.
alien thing where it's
Yeah.
like the alien holding
Yeah.
the dude. It was like that, but the astronaut was strapped to the rocket,
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
it deflated in third hour.
My friend,
Damn.
he's in marching band. He walked in with the inflatable firefighter suit, and his legs were on fire. And halfway through the class, I heard behind me, because he sits like directly behind me. It started inflating in the middle.
Oh, was
of-
that Evan?
Yes, it was Evan. In the middle of Miss Patterson's lesson. I have a video of it. It's so loud because our class is so quiet because it's first period.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Yeah. Where'd y'all get your costumes?
In the Grand Canyon.
Various closets from my house.
Yeah, Grand Canyon.
See, I'm gonna use the rule of if I say something mean, I'm gonna say something nice. Maxwell is very smart. I think he's very smart in all of his choices, but he's also kind of cheap. So I went to Goodwill to get everything for less than $20, like less than 10, really.
I'd walk you through my outfit, but I don't want to stand up right now.
My
I'm
boyfriend
tired.
number 3 was supposed to give me a jean jacket, and he
I'm
didn't.
sorry. What?
His
His
boyfriend
number
number
three.
three.
Boyfriend number 3.
Oh, I thought I was.
He was supposed to give me a jean jacket to wear over this as like a cowboy thing,
Oh.
and then he forgot it because he's a little bit stupid.
The hat works.
Says you, buddy.
But I'm pretty sure he's a nice guy, right?
Yeah,
No.
David's awesome.
Okay, so I like how you said yours was $20. Mine was $93.
Oh my.
I stole
Because
this hat
the
from my
only
dad.
way I convinced my parents to buy me this is because every piece I'm wearing individually I
Comically
can wear
large
again,
cowboy.
'Cause I'm one of
Including
those-
the ears.
except the ears. The individually, every year for Halloween costumes, I like building my costume or like getting individual items so then I could just use them again, rather than getting like a Spirit Halloween costume that's itchy and scratchy and I will never wear and I just donate to Goodwill.
I'm never wearing this hat again.
I probably won't wear my $5 knockoff shoes anymore, but I'm keeping the shirt.
Oh yeah.
Keep the wig.
My shoes are actually the most probably expensive thing.
Shoes are expensive, man.
Shoes are expensive. These were off Amazon. They were $55.
Only 55.
I
to
know,
Shinkies.
I got a deal.
I
This was on
have to spend like
sale.
$120 for like normal shoes.
Yeah, normal shoes are expensive.
I get my
I also have bigger feet, which sucks.
Bigger feet does suck.
Wider feet or like longer?
Wider feet.
Okay, I have wider
Oh.
feet too. Yeah.
Finding Halloween costumes that just fit you when it requires like a specific shoe. Like I was the Queen of Hearts one year. Okay, I had to wear heels because I decided in my brain I had to wear heels. I could not find a red heel that could fit me until I found one on eBay that was actually cute. It was a teacup heel. So it was like literally looked like a teacup that was painted red and black.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk about the price of that, but it squeezed my toes and I got 3 blisters that night. But it was
What is the most you
Dang.
spent on a costume?
I did Leatherface one year from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that was pretty expensive.
Do you know a rough price?
I don't know, rough, like maybe like 200-ish.
$200?
It was fun.
I don't know the most expensive I've done because my mom used to make my Halloween costumes from scratch, so that was a lot cheaper. But I can tell you the cheapest one I've done. Last Thursday we went to the police station for their Halloween fest like activity thing and performed there. Velma costume, cheapest thing I wore. Actually, I take that back. My Jordans were the most expensive thing out of the entire outfit. Everything else was off Amazon.
I
Okay.
have 3 pairs of shoes, man.
I'm going to say this now. Make sure you're sitting for this because this is going to be, you're going to need to sit down for this information. But depending on if I use it or not, the most money I've ever spent on a costume is going to come around, I think, $1,200.
Oh my god!
Holy crow.
Okay, you see, I pay you gas money. Well, actually, I haven't paid you gas money yet for taking me places. You're telling me you spend the money that I would give you on a $1,200 Halloween costume?
What
Well,
was
it's
the
more like
costume?
one piece to a Halloween piece.
What was the costume?
Well, thinking about it, it's probably closer to $1,300 to $1,400.
Tell us what the costume was.
But there's a $1,200 sword in there.
What was the costume?
It's gonna be a plague doctor.
Oh. Why do you need a sword if you're a plague doctor?
I could also be a knight.
Oh.
I could just throw it on a knight's costume. I wanted a $1,200 sword, so I bought one.
Understandable.
Don't you have the sword umbrella still? Or sword cane, Michael?
Yeah, that's Kristen's.
I had
Yeah.
one of those before, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What, did that cost $1,200 too?
No, it cost 30.
The one I got was for free.
All the swords I've gotten, they were at the dollar store.
I've
They
never had
were
a
the
sword.
glow stick swords that you'd like play with like in a bathtub or something as like a toddler, or like, you know, the Trident glow sticks.
Those are fire.
I can tell you the $1,200 sword is not a trident
I
glow
don't
stick.
trust myself with a blade. The first time I ever
Yeah.
handled a blade, I cut my thumb.
It's not sharp at all. It's just real
Oh,
metal, and I got it at a Renaissance
Spent
festival.
$1,200 for a not sharp
even real
sword.
sharp
I
sword.
could sharpen it. They just can't sell them sharp.
That's fair
Oh.
enough.
Yeah, I gotta sharpen my sword. But last time I touched it, it fell on my head. So,
What did, like, we all went trick-or-treating, obviously, growing up. Just, what was your Halloween activities? Mine, growing up, was Halloween hijinks at Tavon Elementary School.
Yeah.
goated.
Halloween hijinks, best event ever.
He went last year without me.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I
Yeah,
couldn't.
because you didn't want to go.
No, I
went
couldn't. I had the
last
bunch
year.
of it.
I was
Oh, yeah.
in middle school at the time,
Who's
and I was
Miles?
at the National
Supervisor.
Junior Honor Society, so I
Miles
volunteered.
supervisor.
I think so.
I controlled Cakewalk.
Oh.
I rigged that game.
I helped set up the haunted house a couple years.
Haunted house,
The
it's
gym
not.
one.
The haunted house is no longer a thing. It's the gym house. The gym.
The
Actually-
gym ones?
Actually,
No.
the gym is a thing. It's just it costs money to do now.
costs money.
It costs money to do that?
Yeah, because the way they used
Wait,
to do
since
it,
when?
if
'Cause
you're
I went,
not-
like,
okay,
last
if you're
year.
not aware how Tavon, or if you didn't go to Tavon Elementary School, the way they did it was that you'd pay for tickets so you
Yeah.
could play games. Now you pay for entry and you don't pay for tickets, and you could just play all the games.
Oh.
But if you want to do the big haunted house, you got to pay money now.
How much?
It's like $10.
Oh, so
I don't know how much it is for a kid's ticket though.
I went last year and I didn't have to pay. It's
I saw a sign that said
crazy.
you had to pay.
oh,
Wah, wah.
I guess I just didn't pay.
Snuck in.
Is it
No, I walked through the front door.
Was it just me growing up, or did you guys also have to drive like 20 minutes just to find the rich neighborhoods that would hand out the big candy bars?
I
Yeah.
walked.
I also walked, but here's the thing. I lived in condos that are near in an up-and-coming neighborhood, so the rich
Oh.
neighborhood would be nearby, so all I had to do was, like, walk, like, a couple blocks. Actually, not even, and I'd go to the rich houses.
Yeah, I just had to walk
That's
a couple
goated.
blocks. And
Yeah.
I'm at the
I was always so far away, so I remember almost every Halloween night I've been to, my mother would be like, "Okay, hop
My
in the
mother,
car,
what-
time to go trick or treating," and we would drive 20 minutes down to where my friends, some of my friends used to live, and we would just go house to house getting the good candy bars.
Well, the rich neighborhood that I live near used to be a bunch of like elderly people, so then they'd love to hand out candy to little kids. Now it's like
Millennials.
yeah,
Oh.
and so my neighborhood's dead now.
Millennials.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ew.
my parents.
I wasn't doing anything bad, but I found it kind of a little disturbing, I guess. I don't know what to say. I was driving around like the richer neighborhoods later at night, and I saw a ton of different kind of Halloween decorations for everybody, but it was surprising the amount of houses that either had nothing or just
Yeah, Halloween
Yeah, I
is
haven't-
my
Yeah.
favorite holiday.
I haven't
No
seen
one-
any decorations yet.
No one like decorates their place. I'm saying that because my place isn't decorated, but like, yeah.
you live
Yeah,
in
my
a
place
condo.
isn't
You have an excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really see any decorations this year.
Sorry, I just broke my belt.
Ooh, which one was that? The $50 belt or the?
Wrong. This is the Sheen belt.
Oh,
You
okay.
have a
that mean?
sheen belt for your
Shein, it's
costume.
no, Sheen. It's like this website that's really cheap.
Oh.
It's like a really cheap website.
It's
Okay.
Temu for clothing.
Yeah.
Timu. This guy knows all about Timu.
Or
I
Wish.
bought one thing from Timu, Wesley.
You won't stop
What?
saying.
You bought-
I
what
want to
did you
play.
buy?
I want to
I
play
bought
the
a
video game. to get my
Temu
free-
dog pillow.
You know the dog that's the pillow that's hanging from the ceiling in the CMAS room in E.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mine.
He bought it and it's just hanging there.
It was $2.
I mean, good deal, good deal. How
Yeah.
long did it take to ship?
Oh, like 3 weeks.
It's like it took nearly a month to ship.
Okay. Any other Halloween traditions that you guys have?
Every year it used to be me, him, and then Noah Trahan, but he unfortunately couldn't make it this Halloween, and so it's just me and him, which is lame. So
Can you please explain to me what a Halloween burger is?
It's just burgers made on
Made on
Halloween.
Halloween.
burgers made on Halloween.
That's it.
Just Halloween burgers
Yeah,
made on
just
Halloween? Okay, I
Halloween
thought you
burger.
were gonna like dye the buns orange. You'd have green
Dude, I'm
patties.
not like good enough to like.
Black
That means
lettuce.
they'd have to make the buns
Black lettuce.
themselves.
Yeah, that means I'd have to actually make the buns.
I mean,
just know
if
how to
you get
grill
like an
burgers.
orange glaze, you can just kind of layer it on like paint.
Yeah.
Put some
Yeah,
put some
food
paint
dye.
on your food.
Plus, making bread can't be that hard.
They did it during-
it's
Have you ever
hard.
made
bed before?
I mean, it
you
looks
made
pretty
that before?
simple. Cooking is not as hard as people make it out to be. It's literally just following
Cooking's
directions.
not
Michael,
hard. Baking's
For
hard.
3 months straight, you ate only cereal for dinner.
I like cooking.
Okay.
I want to know
I didn't feel like cooking.
everyone's most hated candy to get on Halloween
Candy
night.
corn. Also the Krabby Patty gummies. And
Oh,
mostly all candy.
I can't say that.
Dots. I hated Dots as a kid. Any type of licorice, Twisters, Red Vines, I don't care.
no.
You're just
No,
a contrarian,
no.
dude. You love Halloween, but you hate candy.
Yeah, I don't like candy.
Do you just hate yourself?
No, you know what I
Yeah,
used
you
to
actually
do?
The
hate yourself.
dentist
man.
must
I
love
actually
you.
was thinking about this. I'm gonna give my sister all her candies, all my candy, so then she can give me like $5 so I can buy a tub of ice cream I can eat because I love ice cream.
Can you give me all your candy, and I'll
Yeah,
give you nothing
can-
in return?
I keep half of my Kit Kat. I
think
Kit
that's
Kats,
fair
Sour Patch
trade.
Kids, And
Do you keep half of them like you break each bar in half, or do you only take half the amount of
I
bars?
take half of the amount. Actually,
Okay.
when me and my friends are at the end of the night and we trade, they give me all the Kit Kats, and then I split it in half, and then I put the second half in the middle, and everyone
You
just
only
splits
eat
that.
Kit Kats?
I eat Kit Kats, Sour Patch Kids.
Dude,
I-
so weird.
My most hated candy getting on Halloween night was probably M&Ms.
Okay, I like mini M&Ms, but not regular M&Ms.
What's it called? One year, it was I got like a rice cake or something. I was like,
Okay, the people that hand out toothpaste.
I never got toothpaste, but there was also like a cheese ball.
Once
that
again,
once.
I
I got
lived near
Twinkies a couple of
rich,
years ago.
Like millennial kind of like
That's awful.
mom neighborhood. They'd hand out toothpaste, and in order they'd give you one like a travel tube of toothpaste, a floss thing, and then like the fun size candy bars. They'd throw that in your bag, and one lady once told me, if you want another one, you have to take another floss.
As if fun size candy wasn't bad enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll raise you. I've once gotten not even something edible.
Have
It
you
was
gotten
just
an
those.
apple?
I have before.
Oh my
I've
god!
gotten
I've
apple
gotten
before.
a pear.
Have you ever gotten those little scratcher ones where you kind of draw in the
Yeah,
stencil?
I've gotten one of those.
I've gotten those. I've gotten flyers before.
I've
like
gotten flyers before.
I don't know. I feel like it's weird to hand out things that aren't edible on Halloween night. Don't give
Yeah.
me something to like color in. Give me something to
Remember
eat.
one year, Michael, when that one dude just took the table? Was that there?
yeah,
We were
I got a wrapper one time.
Yeah, I got a wrapper. We were
Like
trick-or-treating.
not even the candy, just the open wrapper.
Me and him were trick or treating with a group one year,
Yeah.
and for some reason one of them thought it would be a good idea to steal not only the bucket and all the candy inside it, but the whole table.
Oh my
Table.
God.
So there was like a little table sitting out there, and then he just ran up, picked it up, and ran away. I was like,
hmm
I want to know between everyone in this room and being 100% honest, have any of you not taken just a handful out of those buckets that say take
I
just a
haven't
handful?
because when I was trick or treating, my parents were with me and they'd get mad at me if I did that. But then the year before last, I just stopped going unless I was with my friends.
last year he was trick or treating with me, or the last year that he trick or treated with me. He just took the bucket, and dumped it all
Oh
in.
my.
How could you?
How could I not?
All right, last little question: Are you the type of people that plan their Halloween costume for next year? And if you do, what are you?
We used to. Me and him
We normally
we
do,
normally
yeah,
do.
but
We
we kind of slipped up this year.
slacking off. Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't decide on anything.
I planned this costume out last year.
I
I
thought
was
they were
supposed to
too old to
partner
do
with a
trick or
friend,
treat.
but then
What?
my friend
We're too
couldn't
old
do
to
it.
trick or treat.
Nah.
Last minute,
No
as in
such
last
thing.
minute a week ago. Next year, actually, this year I was stuck between Starfire, the one tangerine from the Strawberry Shortcake, or the
Oh.
Aisha from Winx Club. Because me and my friends wanted to do a group costume, but all of us bailed except me.
We normally like doing group costumes, but
Yeah.
we just couldn't get anything.
That's where you need that dinosaur and the meteor costume.
Yeah, the dinosaur.
I
meteor.
don't want to. I don't want to be an inflatable dinosaur again.
You can be the meteor.
Dude, I bought it
Me too.
used. I bought my costume used,
my
and it was
God.
so awful. The fan didn't work. I was boiling.
That's right,
Alright.
the fans-
It was basically just like a balloon.
It was. It was like a little hamster ball. It was awful.
Alrighty. Thank you for coming and talking to me about Halloween. Everybody, this sadly goes out after Halloween. Put your cowboy hat back on,
No.
please. But we
Are waving goodbye to Maxwell, who's
yeah.
at the door.
we thank you for sharing your Halloween traditions with us. I know this is coming out after Halloween, but we hope you had a safe and fun Halloween, and many more fun and safe Halloweens to come. Welcome everybody to another podcast episode. It is currently Halloween. Over there we have Fairchild, who's not in
Tax
costume.
return.
We have he's not in costume. And then we have
I
Maxwell.
am in costume.
What are you?
A
in
broke
costume?
college student who is in graphic design classes.
Do you only eat ramen noodles?
Yes.
Good.
Don't forget the pizza bagels.
yeah,
you
those
can't-
are so
you can't
good.
forget the bagel bites.
And then I'm Claudine, but I'm not in costume, sadly. Today's topic is about the one, the only, been waiting for months to do this segment. for waiting for months to do this segment. Today, Taylor Swift.
Oh, we peaked.
Joe hates Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Joe's
Fun
such
fact.
a hater.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, but we just gonna shake it off.
Oh God.
You guys don't make it any better.
Okay, see, we're connected. Our puns are
Yeah.
kind of dad jokes. All right, first question. Favorite album, everybody?
Folklore.
Good answer.
Her
None.
her debut album.
Oh, country.
Yeah.
None.
He hasn't listened to any of them.
Okay, mine is... Actually, I was told today, or at least I thought about it. I don't know if I was actually told or I just convinced myself that I was dressed, because I was in half costume today, I was dressed like Reputation and Speak Now Had a Baby. So, I feel like saying those are my favorite today, because they're all my favorite.
You said Lover like 5 minutes ago.
I know, but
Yeah,
I
you
changed
keep-
my mind.
Okay.
It's hard to pick one
Yeah.
favorite
I
Taylor
take it
Swift
back.
album.
Lover isn't my favorite. It's just one that I like a lot, more than the
Yeah.
others.
Okay. That's
have
valid.
you guys watched the Taylor Swift movie?
No.
I'm not. I'm going November 11th. We're
Yeah.
supposed to go opening weekend.
I'll probably go eventually.
I tried going.
I don't know.
And this girl that was dressed like that looked exactly like Taylor Swift kicked me out of the movie theater.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even to make Abby happy.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
No offense, but not even Taylor Swift could do that.
Oh,
Then who would?
okay. I would like to jump over to
Freddie
Joe really
Fazbear.
quickly.
Oh,
Freddie
no.
Ask-
Fazbear.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. I would like to jump over to Joe. What in the... Oh, there we go. Joe fairly quickly and ask, why do you not like Taylor Swift, Joe?
I just don't like her music. I don't like how she sounds, I guess.
What do you mean by sounds?
The lyrics are kind of
How many songs have you listened to?
None.
since 2000, anything that's been on the radio.
So like mostly all her music.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Okay. That's better than
Um,
I thought.
Yeah.
A lot of her, I guess, I don't know. I feel like her lyrics are very similar in a lot of the songs. I feel like she has almost
Have you listened to All Too Well?
I
Yeah.
don't think
The
you've
10-minute
actually.
version?
So if you
No.
heard her music, you would know that they're not really that similar. That's what people say who don't know her music. She has so much music that it's not really
Oh,
that
yeah,
all that
definitely.
similar because there's just
Shocker.
such a variety because she has so much. There's
yeah.
like I mean I don't even know every Taylor Swift song. I mean I'm not like the biggest Swiftie, but I do love her.
So what do you think her music's about?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I hear it's all about either a lot of breakup love songs about love in general. Sometimes it's about empowerment. Sometimes it's about like getting over things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never.
I think that's a good thing about
Yeah.
Taylor Swift personally. I think that's like...
That's definitely.
And
a better
I'm not saying
answer.
it's a bad topic
Yeah.
to sing about. I love it when people can do that genre right.
Yeah.
I just feel like at some point, if you make only that music, you fall into that category, and then stereotypes get told and all that. But
Yeah.
it becomes for how long has she been making music?
2006.
2009... No, 2000...
2000.
What year was I born?
You look
I
like
don't
a
know.
7. No, you look like
you're
a 9.
So
That
I-
means she made the debut album in 2006.
Yeah.
You were born in
2006.
2008.
Oh, whoa.
What? You're a freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't know
What?
Yeah. I was
How
born
old
Two
are you?
freshmen, 2
I was
seniors.
14.
Yeah, I'm 15. Well, mine's in the beginning of the year, so.
Okay, but that doesn't make
You're
sense.
older than me?
Yeah.
How are we like by year? Because I'm born in 2006, but
Oh,
I'm a senior.
yeah.
So yeah.
So like,
you-
how does
you-
that make
They could be
sense?
older
I
for the
can't
grade.
think of it.
Grade early.
Yeah.
I'm like the youngest
It's
person.
a great Taylor Swift topic.
Okay.
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah. Off topic.
Did you go to the Eras tour? I didn't.
It was too expensive. My mom looked into it, but we
Lily,
couldn't
what do you
afford it.
think? Do
I
you think I
tried-
would go?
No, I don't think you went, Joe.
I'm not gonna lie. I tried breaking in, and the security guard kicked me out. I tried.
I don't know if I believe
It's
you.
Taylor Swift,
That's
okay?
crazy.
Wow.
It's like
Well, I think. What do you? Okay. Did you grow up with Taylor Swift?
yes.
I mean, like with a few Red songs,
Okay.
like the country music, like
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple, like 3.
Oh.
That's
three.
like it.
Let me guess. 22.
So I used to like act like I hated Taylor Swift because one of my friends loves her.
Oh my god!
And it was just like a
same, because
joke.
None of my friends liked
It was like just like a joke because like she loved her so much, and I was just trying to bother my friend.
Yeah.
So I didn't actually hate her.
Sorry, I have to recalibrate this thing.
So I didn't like actually hate her. I just did it because it was funny. But then we went on a trip together, and that's all we listened to.
Oh.
And then I love her, and so
I didn't grow up with Taylor Swift. I actually grew up as a Taylor Swift hater.
yeah.
Which will surprise a lot of people because they met me knowing I was a huge Swiftie. It wasn't until it was a little bit before Midnights came out, and my friends were so my new friends were so disgusted I hated Taylor Swift. They forced me to listen
That's
to Taylor
so
Swift.
recent.
Yeah,
Reasonable.
that is recent. That was it's a year. That was a year ago.
Wow.
Yeah. But I said I hated Taylor Swift. I think I just really liked Taylor Swift a lot after Reputation came out. I'm sorry. She looked very pretty in the red lipstick and the blonde curls in the Reputation Look What You Made Me Do video.
Yeah.
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 Hey,
I think I just had a secret hatred for her for no reason. I don't know what it was.
you just
about.
really hated
Yeah.
her.
Here, let me give you a shocker. I actually grew up listening to Taylor Swift a lot.
Whoa.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, no.
And for a little bit, very early on, a big shock, I know. Very early on, I actually did like a lot of her music via Oh Look What You Made Me Do, and
Yeah.
those kind of mainstream songs you always found on the radio. But as my music taste kind of changed and
Yeah.
I kept listening to her songs on the radio, they became very overplayed and kind of same lyrics to me. It became Taylor Swift is all right to now I don't want to listen to Taylor Swift anymore.
I will agree with you
It-
on one thing. I think she is overplayed.
Yeah.
I think she's
I
good,
think
but
she's amazing,
I don't
but-
want to walk into a Target and have the only thing played be Taylor Swift, or go to a mall and the only thing
Yeah.
being played is Taylor Swift.
And it's
I
not-
love her, but I don't want to hear her 24/7.
Exactly.
And
I also
that
feel
just
the songs that they do play don't represent all of her. They'll
Yeah.
play. First of all, they'll play the stolen versions.
Oh yeah.
And then,
Mhm.
okay, I would like to point something out. He's an imposter.
I'm not an imposter.
Yeah.
That is a.
He's like, "What's a stolen version?"
What's
No.
the stolen version?
I'm-
He didn't know what a vault track was.
Yeah.
I know
He was
what a vault track
He's like,
is.
"What's a
It's
vault track
it's
to me?" He's
it's
trying to quiz me.
What is a vault
No,
track?
you tell me.
You tell me.
No, I know what it
Yeah.
is. You
It's
tell me.
a
Big Swiftie.
track
You're
from the
Swiftie.
vault. I mean,
See, he gets what I'm saying. Up top.
Name one. Name a vault track.
Name a vault track from Fearless.
From
I asked,
Fearless? Ooh,
I
I
asked
got
you
it.
this yesterday and you never gave me.
Okay, well now I'm not gonna know because I don't listen to Fearless that much because it's not my jam.
Really easy one.
I know this is hard to say, but I don't like Fearless.
Okay, but if Debut's your favorite, you don't like Fearless?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
What is the order of the
It's kind of
albums?
fake.
Ooh.
I feel like you're really pressuring into
Yeah.
not even
What's
You're
the color
pressuring me.
order?
Okay,
What's the color
You're
order?
pressuring me too
even
much. I'm
my
on the
favorite artist.
spotlight.
I wouldn't even know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I
I'm
would.
kidding. Okay, you memorize it through the song, or that one TikTok audio. That's how I memorized it. Taylor Swift, Fearless, speak now.
Oh, yeah. Lover.
What?
Memorized it.
Memorized it?
Evermore. Midnights. It's an audio, so it's really easy.
Here's the thing. I don't use TikTok.
Neither
What's
do
up
I.
with it's on Instagram too.
I don't use Instagram.
I
either.
don't use.
I use
either.
Instagram, but I don't
What
use
was
TikTok.
your story of growing up with Taylor Swift, Cameron?
Oh, so I had an older sister, really into her. Every morning she would play the debut album because that's the only album she had,
I
really
see.
loudly on the big stereo system we had in our living room. Yeah.
I do the exact same thing with my sister and our CD player, except she doesn't like it very much.
What's your favorite song from Debut?
Picture to Burn. I gotta go with the classic.
That's a good one.
Or
OG.
edited version.
Oh,
You mean
I'm sorry.
the gay or not gay?
Whoa. Whoa.
That's G rated.
I don't know.
I'm just here,
Yeah.
listening
Just
along,
is here.
trying to figure out what's going on.
He doesn't know what's going on.
He's trying to remember. He's trying to do
Okay.
mathematics in his head.
Honestly, this turned into this is how I like Taylor. This was supposed to be like an album
Analysis?
Then kind of. You're supposed to. Okay. Your favorite album's Folklore.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me why your favorite album's Folklore?
I like. Okay, so there's like the whole like love story triangle thing
I
for
love-
Folklore, and I
forgot about
love that.
Yeah.
And it was like when I first started like listening to her. Actually, that was like the first one
Yeah.
I fully listened to.
Yeah.
It's the only one I've listened to in order, and like I listen to it when I study, basically.
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah, it's much
yeah.
more calming than
Great
the other
album
ones
to
Yeah,
study
as well.
to.
and I feel like the other ones I need to be in like more of a mood for, but
Yeah.
that I can kind of be in a mood for always.
Yeah.
Also, as much as Taylor likes to say the Love Triangle's only 3 songs, I think the entire album.
No,
Yeah,
it's literally the
it's
entire album. Like I feel like you could even get from Evermore too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Marjorie on Evermore. That's amazing. I love Marjorie.
Oh my god, that
Oh.
I
song.
cried during Marjorie.
Yeah, it's so good.
I didn't just cry. I bawled my eyes out. I'm not lying.
Okay.
Like, is he fake?
Explain to me.
can't tell.
I bawled.
What do we?
Some
What
of
do you?
it's true. Some of what
Yeah.
he's saying is true.
I
But
Oh.
the thing is, some of it he genuinely doesn't know.
Please, someone explain to me this love triangle and what
Okay.
about Marjorie, margarine?
So
what?
Marjorie is a song on Evermore, which is her grandmother, and it's from her 9th, right? Because Minutes is the 10th album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from her 9th album, and then Folklore and Evermore are like sister albums from 2020. And Evermore is the second one, and then in Folklore, there's like this love triangle between James, Betty, and August or Augustine.
Well, wait, where did we
and-
get these people?
That's like they're like kind of like
One of
like
the songs is named Betty.
Betty,
Then
and
the,
they call
James is mentioned in the
in
song.
some Betty.
In the
Yeah.
other song, and then Augustine.
August is one of the
song
songs. August.
Yeah.
They're
And
titles
so-
of the songs or they're just.
And she
Oh, yeah,
also
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like she kind of states that there is a love triangle.
Yeah, she does in the documentary.
So then we know that it's true, and then people kind of like speculate, and like if you go on like Spotify or whatever, there's like playlists that people say the love triangle story in order,
Yeah.
and there's like different ones, and people have different opinions about it.
Yeah, it's like
So, yeah, I think it's
I
cool.
personally think it's. I don't think I've dove into Folklore as much as other people have. I'd like to say, but I think the basic. Okay, you know that's like. She said, "Get in the car," right? And then there was the.
Yeah.
Crap. What was the other one? It wasn't. Illicit Affairs.
Oh,
That's
yes.
Augustine's perspective.
Yeah,
And then it's as simple as James and Betty were dating. Augustine started
Kinda, like,
liking
show-
James,
yeah.
and then
James,
showed up,
and
and
then-
then
this was
that-
over the summer,
Yes,
Yeah.
this was over the summer, and then the summer I turned pretty,
and like,
and
go ahead.
yeah. So then James and Augustine are having a thing, but the thing is Betty isn't aware of it.
Yeah.
And then Betty finds out, so then they break up. And then the thing with ignore the timer. We can go over.
Yeah, we're talking
And
about Taylor Swift.
And then Augustine, sorry, not Augustine. And then Betty finds out, they break up. Then James.
She moves homerooms,
Yeah.
which is in
Yeah.
Betty,
Uh-huh.
and then
And then James breaks it up with Augustine and leaves Augustine alone. And Augustine goes away. We
Yeah.
don't know what happens to her. And then James.
goes to Betty's party. And like he's
writes
like been
a whole
dreaming.
song.
He's been dreaming. So it's the song Betty. He's like been dreaming about going to her party and seeing her. And he's like, "Are we gonna get back together? Are you gonna like forgive me because I want to
Yeah.
be with
What
you?
if
And
I
I'm
just
sorry
showed
that
up
I
at
made
your
this mistake.
Party? Would you?
Yeah.
Would you hate me? Would you want me?
Have me?
Would
Would
you
you
have
have
me?
me?
Would you
Would you
want
want
me?
me? Yeah.
Something.
Can't say bad words.
Yeah.
And then in the end, it's like he's at the party,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like soft, and then I don't remember how the end goes. It's like it kind of like builds up again,
Yeah.
but like I don't know.
Betty, it's unclear if Betty forgives him. Isn't
Yes, it is
Yeah,
unclear. It's
it's
kind of
unclear.
like it
It's an
seems
open
like
ending.
yeah.
Like it's a cliffhanger of a Netflix show that got discontinued.
Yeah.
Like she's like, I.
Are you
boom.
listening still?
Boom. He is confused.
I think he's zoned out.
I'm half. I feel
I-
like I'm back into a classroom.
I'm looking at him and he's
School
all-
ended.
Taking notes over there.
Yeah.
School
He's like-
ended, and yet I still have my pen and paper out trying to take notes.
He's counting on his
Also-
hands trying to remember the names.
Besides, like all, I liked how you mentioned earlier. This is me podcasting, hosting. This is me hosting. This is me. I can't speak. I like how you mentioned, like, yes, a lot of her songs are about love and such, which is perfectly okay. I mean, there's not an artist out there who doesn't talk about love somewhere
Yeah.
Yeah.
in their albums. But you also talk about how she overpowers things, and I think that's a lot of things people tend to skip over
I agree.
when they're
Yeah.
talking about, like, oh, you just don't like Taylor Swift, which is perfectly fine.
Oh yeah.
I don't like Taylor Swift's
Or is it?
music.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like her.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
great.
But because like there's people who are like, there's people who are like, oh, she's so annoying. All she does is sing about her boyfriends and her breakups, and it's like mostly men hating
Yeah.
on her, and it's just like it's sad. It's like you don't know anything, and I feel
Yeah.
like if you hate on her, not hate. No, I'm not like if you don't like her music, like do it in like
Secret.
say- I
in
don't
a
like her
musical
music.
way, being
Yeah.
like focus on the music, not the person,
Exactly.
which is
And
what
then
you're doing.
It's like, I mean,
Good
it's
job.
also just another thing of like how I mentioned earlier is just they don't talk about like all of the things she has done.
Yeah.
They talk about
All the things
they
that
decide
she
to
doesn't
nitpick
like.
what helps them, which I'm not saying that people who support Taylor Swift don't do. I mean,
Yeah.
like, obviously we do, but I'm saying they like
Like the subtle we do.
Okay. And-
Well,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
And then-
we call ourselves we.
yeah, we call ourselves we. Oh, my earring! Ow! Hold
It's
on.
like you
Yeah,
good?
but they tend to ignore all of the other things she's done, or like the speech she gives at like when she got that award.
Oh
With-
yeah, and then
With Kanye?
with Kanye,
When he
or-
took
No,
it?
not
Or
that
the
one,
what
not the one where
speech?
she got interrupted. The one where she was like, "Oh, okay, you don't want me to do this? I'll do this then. You don't want me to do that? I'll do this then."
Oh,
Oh.
that speech.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
then,
she
like,
ate.
She ate. She did eat.
Oh.
I think that was good because
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
I think it's good for her to go against people who hate her just like because they. It's just like
Because
they
she dated a
can
couple
because she
guys.
dated men.
I'm not gonna lie. I would want her to make a song about me. I'm gonna. I would
Like,
be.
oh,
I would be happy.
You're just gonna like break up
If
with her so
given
she'll
the
make a song
option,
about you.
Yeah,
I
I'd be
would
happy.
date Taylor Swift just to break up, just to get a song about me. Is what
I
you
think
say.
that's valid.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
That's
I mean,
fair.
because it's not like the people she dated aren't still famous. It's just
Exactly.
Just a random
You need to
guy.
be famous
Boosted their
first.
popularity in a bad way, probably, but
It depends.
depends
Yeah.
on the social.
People still
ranking
love Harry,
triangle.
but no one loves John Mayer.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Well, oh crap! I forgot to
I
make a new
think.
question for this week's podcast segments.
Oh,
Since this is Taylor Swift related,
Let's do a podcast
Abby,
version.
this is for you.
it's always been.
Oh.
It is.
No,
I couldn't get people to get.
It hasn't
so I
always
invited
been.
Abby.
It's about me.
Which means you're my last resort. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
And
Okay, G-rated.
when I lost words. Give me a second. Talk amongst yourselves. I do this like
We're
every
about to-
3
Okay.
minutes.
This is podcast question. Taylor's version.
Yes.
I was gonna say with Taylor switching. I know she's started off in pop. No, she started off in country.
Country.
Went to pop. Is going back to country, and you guys would know what's going on with her current.
She didn't go back to country.
She didn't go back to country.
I
No.
mean, she did like folklore and Evermore, like kind of like folkish,
Yeah.
but like folk pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like she's still the same, but it's not as quite a dramatic shift. Cause like being in country, it's like that's it.
Oh.
Like the country stations, all they
Yeah.
play is country music. But like if you go on like the hit channel, it's like rap, pop,
Pop.
like some R&B hits.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like more mixed. So I feel like the shifts that are less drastic, which are like the ones now, compared to like country to pop, I think she's kind of staying in like the popish area. But like
I agree.
she still
Yeah.
has like
I
a
have
little
my
bit of
question
different.
ready.
All right. You
We
remember it?
we talked about what Taylor Swift does and why we like her. Well, I talked a lot, but
Maxwell.
yeah, I know. But okay, sorry. What about Taylor Swift do you like the most? Like, what has she done for you?
She looks cute.
Are we going down the line, or is this just for Abby?
This is just for Abby.
Okay, well, I need to
hear your long
think.
conversation about how you don't like Taylor Swift again.
Oh wow,
3 hours
so
later.
hurt.
I don't know. I think it's nice, like how united people are about like the people
Oh,
who love
yeah.
her. I think it's really cool, like the whole friendship bracelet thing and all the concerts, like and dressing up. I thought it was so
Oh,
cute,
yeah.
like
Adorable.
and it's like it makes like a community. And then people are like, "Oh, what's your favorite album? Oh, what's your favorite song?" Like they're all so excited about it, and then they're trading friendship bracelets. Like I wish I did that. I'm so
Isn't-
jealous.
Isn't there also a bad side to that kind of community? Isn't
Yes,
there people who
there's-
are
oh my
like
god, Siri.
zealous?
But there's a bad side of every community. But
Yeah.
the thing is that Taylor Swift's community is so big, it's just highlighted more. I just think that's what it is.
I would agree. There are some like bad, like
Yeah.
they're just
Oh.
like crazy.
Yeah.
And I mean,
That one girl who pretends to be Taylor Swift in public.
yeah, there's
Have you seen the
she's-
video of the people in the movie theater,
Oh.
like
and like the
spinning
circle,
around in
spinning,
a circle,
Yeah.
chanting
Like, I think that
the songs?
this is
I
just me
don't.
personally. I mean, like, if your movie theater allowed it, then I'd be like, okay.
do what you want, but you're
do
still
what
kind
you
of
want, but I still think that, like, the way, like, you can sing along, and I think you can stand up and dance.
yeah.
But I think that starting like that ring circle.
Yeah,
and
that-
a lot of
that's
those things
creepy.
Starts getting really loud, and that disturbs other people.
I think it's
outside
yeah,
as
and I just think
well.
it's like it's weird. I think people are also one thing I don't like is how she's so idolized that if like any mistake happens, I think she's on such a pedestal that people are gonna think she does no wrong.
Yeah,
Which like I mean everyone makes mistakes because
Yeah.
like they're humans, so they should get that. But I mean I know everyone loves her, like the fans love her.
but you
So,
gotta.
but like you still need to know that
Yeah.
she's a
Yeah.
person. Like people make mistakes,
Yeah.
especially famous people. It's like just in front of everybody.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So
Thank you for coming on the podcast, even if you didn't want to talk about Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
It's
you.
nice knowing a little bit about.
I
gosh.
did
All right.
not
Sorry.
fake.
Thank
I
you.
am the realest
Oh my
Taylor
God.
Swift fan.
Everyone, thank you for coming back for another podcast episode. Happy Halloween. Stay safe. I know this. I just realized this is coming out after Halloween, so bye. Bye.
Happy Halloween, guys.
Happy Halloween.
How you doing?
Excellent.
Yeah, we've all got costumes on, sort of, kind of.
He
What
doesn't.
do we?
I don't, because my costume is too good to be seen.
It's a Bart Simpson shirt and a bucket hat.
No, that's not all. Red long sleeve shirt.
Hold on a
Bart
minute.
Simpson
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You know what I'm realizing?
What?
Let's focus in on you instead. Let's do this.
Yeah.
There we go. That's
So,
better.
it's a red long sleeve shirt,
Yeah.
black Bart Simpson shirt,
Uh huh.
some Vans, and a bucket hat.
So what I said, except with a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
Does it represent anything?
Um,
I'm not saying it should. I'm just curious. Like does you, like for example, I had a costume today. I'm only wearing part of it now because we can't. The full scope of the costume I had doesn't really translate well in this environment, I think. Does yours have like a particular resonating, I don't know, thing about it?
He claims it does.
it doesn't.
But okay.
It is a. It was a last minute idea,
Mm-hmm.
and if anyone's asked me what I am, I'm John Jacobs from the movie Attack of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Okay.
Not a real movie, not a real name.
That's what you think.
But someday it could be.
It could be.
I'm just saying that is a possibility. Okay, so I know that this is the Halloween episode. And I'm doing a rare host. I haven't done one of these in a long
Oh
time.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been
really
like
no one
months.
does
It's been a long time. We better be careful. I may start enjoying this again, and then who knows what happens. So I was instructed by our other producer folks about the Halloween episode and and favorite traditions. But it actually occurred to me, I have a question I want to ask. And if you don't have an answer to this, it's okay. But I was wondering, because this has happened to me a little bit. Do you have a Halloween candy that you either now love or even just like, but at one point you really did not like, or the opposite, a Halloween candy that you now really don't like, but at one time you thought it was really great? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, have your taste
Yeah.
changed in Halloween candy at all?
Mine is Babe Ruth bars. Hated them.
Yeah?
Not like them.
I'm a big Babe Ruth fan. Baby Ruth fan for the candy bar, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sports ball guy, right? Right? Yeah, right.
Yep,
right, yeah,
sports
okay.
ball.
Sports ball. Sports ball.
Sports ball.
There we go. But so you like them now?
Yeah.
Interesting. What precipitated the change of opinion?
I don't know.
Because they are pretty tasty.
My mom got one.
Yeah.
And she didn't eat the other half, and she gave it to me. And, I don't know.
That'll do it. That'll do it. Any other candy changes of opinion?
Nope.
Nope. They're all the same for you?
Nope. I've always hated anything with nuts in them.
Oh, okay. So do you have?
Yeah.
Wait. Do you have like a peanut allergy or anything?
No, I just don't like
Just
them.
no, that's
Ugh.
fine. That's fine.
Oh.
Because
That actually reminds me.
There is one.
Oh,
Almond
what's that?
Joys. I used to hate Almond Joys. I used to hate Almond Joys.
Really?
But then I realized they were just mounds with almonds in them. And I like mounds and I like almonds. I don't know why I didn't like Almond Joys before.
That's interesting.
I see.
Interesting. They are marketed in a way though that's deceptive. I mean, to be fair, my issue is the coconut
Yeah.
with those.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like kind of okay with the coconut sometimes. But I like the more the nougat part of the Baby Ruth. Like if I'm gonna, that's
Yeah.
like one of my actually, and this is gonna be awful for like Erica. You're gonna be like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life, and I don't ever want to like know. But Payday candy bars.
Ooh.
But they're like it's like peanut butter nougat with peanuts all over the thing.
Okay.
I'm just saying you probably have zero interest in that. I'm not, and that's okay. But yeah, that's like one of my absolute favorites.
I had a Payday once and it gave me a headache. So
I love Payday bars, but now that I have braces, I can't eat them. So.
Grayson and Tanner, my two sons, are having issues with braces and things of that nature. And in fact, actually, it was very funny. Tanner and I went to the store a couple days ago, and we were walking around. There's all the Halloween stuff and everything else, and he was actually commenting about how frustrated he was because he has braces. And there's a lot of things, particularly in the world of like gummies, that he used to love, like all the sour gummy related
Yeah.
things. And now he's like on a 2-year forced hiatus.
Well, you can eat them. You just have to be really careful with them.
I know.
yeah.
Don't you feel like part of the joy of having things like that is to not be careful?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, not even being sarcastic with that. I mean, like legitimately, like isn't part of it not to be careful when you eat it?
Just you don't. It's really easy. Just don't eat really fast. Like eat.
Okay.
Just chew
moderately.
slowly.
Okay.
You don't even have to chew slowly. The only time I broke I broke 2 brackets.
Uh-huh.
And the only reason I broke one is because I was chewing on it and it snapped, and I was eating a bunch of Gushers hand by hand, and like they got stuck together.
Which, to be fair, you should probably not do braces or otherwise. That should just be like a rule of some kind. Like this is just like life advice, I think,
yeah.
at that point. Okay, I have another question then. This is also candy related. This may be very difficult for me to get home without stopping and buying overpriced. The trick is if you can hold out to the day after Halloween, that's when the good stuff happens. But that's just me.
Absolutely.
Candy.
Yeah.
Those post-Halloween candy sales, you can get like a whole bag for like
$1.
$1.
Yeah, exactly. And it's good stuff too.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to get there quick, but yes. Okay, so here's my question. Let's take chocolate.
I love chocolate. Any chocolate. Any chocolate. I'm very few people that like dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate's amazing.
Dark
Exact-
chocolate. Dark chocolate's great, but I feel like it has to be with something. Like dark chocolate by itself, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not awful, but it needs something else.
Like in a chocolate shake.
See, this is my okay. So this is going to be my question. Regardless of the type of chocolate, although that's only because I didn't think of it, you're absolutely onto something with the dark chocolate thing. But my question is there a chocolate like if you had to choose chocolate by itself, effectively plain,
Yeah.
or chocolate in combination with other things? Like you can have anything you want, but are you going to go for like chocolate mixed with something, or is it just because even that shake is going to have milk or ice cream or something in it that's going to change the thing?
For me, it's always with something else.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Always.
I love Hershey's bars, but honestly, there are about 1,000 other candy bars I'd pick over it.
Oh.
Such as?
Such as Three Musketeers, Twix, Snickers, most of them.
100 grand. That's-
No,
You don't like
Wait,
100
no.
grand?
I
There.
love
That's your
100
line.
grand.
Is the 100 grand?
I don't
bar?
like 100 grand
What?
bars.
But it's like you got
But
rice
but
and
but
caramel.
yeah, and they're
I
like a whole sensory thing.
I use 100 grands as a way to motivate myself into doing things I don't want to do. I think to myself, okay, I have to do this or I have to eat 100 grand bar.
What?
So then I do the thing.
Okay.
That's crazy. That's insane. You're insane.
Debatable.
You're insane.
I'm a
I
100.
don't know. It's all
Ooh.
black now.
I think I broke the.
It's being haunted. Ooh.
Boo.
Ah!
Oh.
Hey, there we are. We're back. Okay. Hey, we're back.
We've returned.
Yes, it was a Halloween spooky moment there. We'll put some effects in later.
Anybody ever seen the movie Poltergeist?
Been a long time, but yes.
No, but I have been to this haunted house. It's called the Grown Up Haunted House, and it's not
Is it where are your parents there?
Oh no, it's something else.
Is it where I live? You can say. Is it
No,
where it's my house? Is it my house?
They like how you know that scene in SpongeBob where he goes to scare the pet and he like draws a. It's that, but it's like tax return, filing for 401k.
That is actually
Real
pretty
cool.
scary.
That's both scary and very funny.
Oh, my
I like
brand.
that. I like that. Okay, so back to candy because nothing else matters, right? No, but seriously, no 100 grand. I'm confused. There. You said you used them to motivate yourself, but you don't like them.
Exactly.
So
I
how is that
say
motivating?
I say either I have to do this thing I don't want to do, or I have to eat a 100 grand bar.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You don't get it as a reward; it's a punishment. If you don't.
Exactly.
Does that work?
It does. It works very well.
I would only do that.
That kind of
for
makes me
sour
sad.
candy.
I got to be honest.
I can eat sour candy, but I don't know why. I just
Not working for you?
it works for me, but it's too sour. Maybe it's the candy where I get the super sour. Like I used to eat Warheads like no problem.
Like by the pound.
By the
your
pound.
but your taste buds could change. I mean,
Every time I eat a Sour Patch Kids, I go.
what about like the hot, like the cinnamon hot candy? Like I mean, this
No.
isn't really candy, but like the chip thing when like it's like fire hot Cheetos and stuff. I realize we're slightly on a tangent here, but like I don't get that one.
It's just spicy food and it tastes good.
Yes, I don't like
That's
spicy.
the
I think
thing. People think I'm weird for it. I don't do anything spicy. No hot chips. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm with you. No, but no, I'm with you. I'm Team Eric on this so much. I
No
can't even. I
spicy.
can't fully. I don't know if my endorsement helps your case or actually makes it worse. In fairness, but for what it's worth, I agree with you completely.
In reality, I'll eat spicy food. I just can't because I have what I like to call little 3-year-old white girl taste buds, and I'll take a bite
Ouch.
Descriptive.
and then.
It's very precise.
Wait, remember when we ate
Worse
Probably
for
not
me,
good
I'm
either.
and I almost cried? It
What?
was like a mildly spicy rotisserie chicken, and I got a bite and almost cried.
Okay. Wow. You guys are going to get along so well with my younger son Tanner next year when he's
Well,
here.
now we know.
We had like hamburgers the other night, and he's like, "It's spicy," and I'm like, "It's what?" He's like, "Yeah, it's really spicy." I'm like, because I don't like anything spicy. It was pretty funny. So he is actually more milk toasty than I am, which is
Yeah.
actually a little
Crazy.
disturbing. We probably ought to work on that somewhere between
I
now and
gotta
next
tell
year.
the story. I don't know if I told you this, but you know the candy that looks like Mike and Ike's hot tamales?
Yeah.
Well,
Ooh.
my dad came. What did I say it wrong?
No. I just want to say hot tamales, F tier candy.
Whoa.
Horrible.
Bad.
Well, I'll tell you why. So my mom can't do spicy food. Like ketchup can make her cry. And,
Oh wow.
Ketchup?
What?
Wow, that's extreme.
Does she think ranch is spicy?
No, she's not.
Okay,
that,
thank
she's
God.
not that white. She's not that. But
My son Tanner sometimes has referred to it as spicy.
yeah. So my
We
dad.
we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
It's okay. He's a good kid.
My dad came home from work and he bought a pack and he was eating it and my mom thought it was Mike and Ike's. Big. hands.
Oh no.
And in my dad's words, she looked like she was about to. Her head was about to explode and steam were about to come out of her mouth.
I had when I was little, my parents used to keep candy in a little dish in the living room. And like every kid, I'm like, "Ooh, can't." You know how like when you're really little and you're like, it doesn't matter what it is, it's got sugar in it. It has to be wonderful, right?
Exactly.
There's an element to that now, even at my much older age, where I still believe in that.
I relate to that.
There was a so there was there was quite literally this bowl of candy and no one's paying attention. I go in and I grab one. So it was coffee flavored candy. I don't like the taste of coffee at all.
Okay.
I think this I hate to disappoint you, but I think it reinforced for me that I will never like the taste of coffee. Because all I can remember thinking is why would you do this? Why did you? Somebody thought this was a good idea. This thing, it was terrible. I can't drink coffee. I can't stand the taste of it. I don't think I ever took a piece of candy out of that dish ever for like literally the rest of my young adolescent life. I think I was so scarred by the experience. Candy can ruin you, kids. This is what I'm saying. We think of candy as wonderful,
But it
Maybe
can
not.
scar you for life.
It can, well,
Not physically, but mentally.
clearly. I mean,
Take it from Maxwell.
I am the evidence. All right, let's wrap this up. Favorite Halloween tradition? Go. What do you got?
Playing Silent Hill 2 or Roller Coaster Tycoon 2.
It's fair. For me, it's watching horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any particular horror movies like that you watch every time, or is it just any horror movie?
I think last year and the year before that, I watched The Thing. That's about
okay.
it.
Cool.
It's my favorite movie ever.
Do you have one scheduled for today that you're gonna go watch?
Nah, I'm trick-or-treating tonight.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, good.
Trick-or-treating with me.
Good.
Trick-or-treating.
Yeah. Is that your favorite tradition too? Just to go out with friends and stuff?
No, I just go out with my sisters.
Oh, okay. Well, you could be friends with your sisters. Oh, apparently. Okay, apparently not.
Nuh-uh.
Younger.
Yep, all younger.
Much younger.
Okay, well then no. But if they're older, maybe.
The reason.
10-year, 11-year difference? Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. Okay, so you're kind of like the chaperone.
Yeah.
Okay, but you still get stuff.
Yep.
Okay, then it's okay. That's okay. That is the dividing line. Yeah. When they were very, very little, this was my favorite thing about trick or treating. When they were very, very little, my boys, we would go around, to houses and stuff, and then they would bring me the stuff.
No. Yes,
That's crazy.
They would go to the
Definitely do
door and
that.
get a thing, and then they would walk it over to me, because I would hold the buckets. But if you were observing, it looked like
He was stealing.
I was sending small children to houses to get myself candy.
Honestly,
Like I had, like it was a racket that I had somehow, like I was like, it's like some sort of like child labor violation.
Oh, that reminds me.
And,
That's That's a grind.
it,
honestly.
yeah,
I respect
mean,
it.
Yeah, it was definitely.
It reminds me of the scene in Regular Show where they're trick or treating, and Mordecai has like a bunch of puppets and like ghost costumes tied around his waist.
Right.
He goes, "What do you say?" And he clicks a button, and it's like a little like VH like cassette player. And he goes, "Trick or treat, trick or treat," and he's like hitting it, and the girl's like,
That's awesome.
Hey, you're not a kid." And then all you see is him turn around and run.
I love that show.
I love it. I love it. Well, on that note, guys, thank you so much for letting me host again. I haven't done this in a long time. I hope this wasn't like a great disappointment when I walked in. I'm like, I'm the host this time. I hope that wasn't like upsetting.
Absolutely not.
I appreciate that.
I love these segments.
I will do these more. But hey, regardless, thank you guys so much, and thank you honestly. You guys are doing some amazing work in CMAS. Like I'm really genuinely enjoying listening to what you're coming up with. It's kind of fun to see things are starting to come together, and it's really cool. Plus, we got to do a Halloween podcast. I didn't think I was going to get to do that today.
This episode is notable as being, I think, the first one I've been on where we have not talked about music or school at all.
I unfortunately just talked about both music and school, and I apologize for that.
Yeah, well, Drew, Biz, and Trey, we're coming out with a new song.
Cool.
So if you guys want to hear that,
Are you guys going to do it on the show?
we don't know yet.
Okay.
We're
But
What's the
soon.
song called?
But soon. Soon.
It's called. I don't even know if I can say the name. It's not. It's not.
We'll
like
save it. Well, it'll be part of the big reveal when you do
Okay.
perform it.
All right,
It'll
that's
be.
fair,
We'll,
that's fair.
we'll build it up.
A,
We'll build it up. We'll do
All
this
right.
as a promotional thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
All right.
I don't want to care about every small thing that gets in my way that I can't change. I don't want to be the obedient little girl who has the perfect grades and can do no wrong. I'm tired of everything. We're moving too fast. Piles of stress and a mountain of fear. I don't want the constant stress of assignments and tests that creep up
guys. Would you like to do another take, or are you happy?
Do you want to do another take? It's up to you.
I think that was
Yeah, do another take, I think. Just so you can have two.
Sure. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
3,